Welcome, 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 everybody, to another great episode of Real Life Matters. And of course, I'm your host, DBoss. I'm just encouraging the people to like, subscribe, share the people's videos that, come on. Also, if they're streaming their music, purchase their music, because that's what helps them with all their, their tracks and their statistics in the music industry. And also, if you want to follow me and you haven't seen any of the episodes of all the guests I've interviewed, if you're a company, a brand, or a business, you can come on, entertainer. It's no problem. And if you haven't seen any of those episodes, again, you can go to DBoss Networks at YouTube. You can share, subscribe, like, and you can see everything there. But as I was telling a few people for the last few weeks, is that laughter is a great source of stress relief, and it's good for your health. A lot of people don't want to laugh. Everybody wants to be serious, but it actually helps you. It helps relieve stress. It helps you tone your stomach, your abs, whichever way you want. If you laugh, you don't have anybody to laugh with, you can always just go and put on a sitcom or go with people. And it also warms up for the singers and the different people that speak a lot. Like myself, it helps warm up your vocal cords, and it keeps them in check, and you just can laugh and laugh. And a lot of people use that method. But anyways, that's enough on the tips. I hope you guys are following it and doing it every day, because it's going to help you make you look youthful. But today I got a guest coming in from NYC, of course, and he's going to tell us about he's been doing. He's actually the creator of Spanish rap, and he's going to let us know all about that and everything that's going on. And he's going to tell us about his journey and how everything's going with him and stuff like that. So with no other further ado, I introduce to you MC TNT.
How's everybody?
Everybody's good. MC TNT. But I guess people could say, if you're from TNT, you could say Trinidad and Tobago. I guess he must get that a lot, right?
Yeah.
but that's not your TNT. Okay, so all right. So here at Real Life Matters, everybody likes to know what's your background and where you come from, your cultural background, and where you come from.
Okay, I come from the Bronx. Well, I wasn't Bronx. I'm Black and Puerto Rican. I was born in Puerto Rico, actually.
Okay.
And I was when I was little, and that's how I got into hip hop. When I came here, I was little, and they used to take me to the jam as a kid in the '70s. My sister, because back in the days, they leave you with your sister and tell you she got to take you wherever she go. So wherever she wanted to go to a jam, she got to take the kids with her. You understand?
Well, I think a lot of parents did that. so you would come back early.
Yeah, right. So I started going to the jams, watching the Herculoids. I was a kid around the Herculoids, Cool Herc and them, Coke La Rock. I was a kid around them, but I didn't know English, and I wanted to do what they was doing. So one day they kept taking me to the jams, and I kept listening to Coke La Rock and Cool Herc, and then with different aspects of music, which was like there was different jams everywhere in the Bronx. And then I ran into a guy named Melly Mel, and he knocked on my door. He was looking for my sister. So when he opened the door, I knew who he was. So I started rhyming in Spanish to him. And Melly Mel encouraged me to rhyme in Spanish. He was like, "Oh, I never heard that before. You need to keep doing it. I think that's a great idea," he was telling me. And he put the battery on my back, MC Melly Mel from the Furious Five, from flashing them. And they kept telling me to do it. Okay. And I kept doing it all through the years since the late 70s. And then in 1981, the group Me Machine put it on record. And that's the same label that Melly Mel got on after I told him, after he saw me rhyming in Spanish.
Okay. All right. So how did you come up with the name MC TNT?
because they kept calling me TNT because I was explosive. Every time I grabbed that mic, I was killing everything. I was blowing everything up. So they was like, yo, that's TNT. He's dynamite. Because you hear it on the record sometime when they said, like, TNT, I'm dynamite. Because at the age of 12, I had a battle. They called me in for a battle. It wasn't supposed to be a battle. I'm just supposed to perform, but it was like a trick. They called me in the Bronx, and I got on stage with the Treacherous Three, and then I had to battle Tila Rock. He wanted to battle me. He wanted to put his title online.
Okay.
And he did at the age of 12, and he lost that battle. And then what they did was they tried to eliminate the whole history of why, when the battle happened, why. They tried to erase the flyers. Do you know what I'm saying? So this year, Tila Rock's little brother Tone got with some Spanish rappers from Puerto Rico and try to act like the battle that never happened. They made a whole podcast saying the battle that never happened. So I had Coke La Rock and Lucky Blink, and they went to Evo Lounge, which is in the Bronx. It's a club that's in the Bronx. It's owned by Sal from the Fever, and he got two more partners, Manny and Versace. And Versace is part owner of the club, and he was there at the battle. So we went and interviewed him live, and they told him clearly. I got it online. You can see the interview online. Coke La Rock and them went inside Evo Lounge, and we interviewed the owners in the basement live. I'm talking about, and they was recording everything, and they told them about the battle and how it happened and how I took that title and how they saw me rhyming in Spanish all these years. All these rappers see me do this all these years. And you understand what I'm saying? Because I rhyme Spanish and English, and I was doing that from way back. I'm the one that put Pun in the studio for the first time. When they brought me Pun, we opened up I had a studio in university, 1535 on the university, and that's where I put Pun at for the first time. His first demo came out of the university, out of my studio. His first demo he ever did in his life.
Okay. All right. So we know you speak Spanish and English. So can you just do a little, not what I'm going to play early. Yes, people are going to hear the song after, but for the but for the people, can you say something both? Like give us a little sample of what you do in Spanish and English, like your rap.
All right. I got a song right now. It's almost at 1 million streams. It's called Can't F with This, but I say Can't Mess with This at the clean version.
Okay. Please.
It goes, Can't mess with this. You must be sick with SIDA. That's like jumping off a plane and spinning in the rain sin paracaídas. Screwed up. This the Roma vida. Stuff like this turn back around and end your vida. They're gonna find you in a place sin ninguna salida. Money will smash up the place como un carro cuando se trilla. Or like two horses que se desvían de la carrilla. Brothers die where I'm from. It's no fantasía. Tell your man to scream butter cause he's from tequila. TNT pack them things like Pancho Villa. By the time you do stop with the fronteria for my dogs who put you cats and la friseria. They can't mess with this. It must be sick with SIDA. That's like jumping off a plane in Spain in the rain sin paracaídas. Screwed up. This the whole movida. Style like this, come back around and end your vida. I can't mess with this.
Woo! Wow, that's good. So you mentioned a couple people that you had worked with, but who have you worked with? In the industry, or has it just been in the States, in the US, or has it just been in New York? So who have you worked with?
I work with Charlie Chase from the Cold Crush. I work with the Field 4. I work with Candela Music, which is the guy who does all the parades. Que bonita bandera. He just died last year.
Oh, sorry.
I work with Puffy. I was getting signed to Puffy at the time because Greg Nice. I used to be partners with Greg Nice. I was part of the group Nice and Smooth before there was Nice and Smooth, when they was first creating the group. Then they put Smooth B and this other guy in. And I've always been a solo artist, so I kept doing my solo thing. And then they got the deal at the Apollo, that deal that they got with Russell. And that's how they came out to be Nice and Smooth. But I was part of that group too. And I work with various people. I work with right now I got the head of the Latin department at Hip Hop Boulevard.
Okay.
I work with that. I'm doing that. I'm working with ASAP Ferg's engineer, Ms. The Wiz, which produces A. Marie. and
Okay.
did a bunch of albums right now. Mr. Wiz. I'm working with Computer 75, Havoc's artist. I've been working with him since he was young.
Okay.
I work with DJ Chubby Charles, which is 50 DJ now. Before he
Mhm.
was Original Flavor, before they made Original Flavor with Jay-Z.
Okay.
I work with DJ Shake. I work with the whole Puerto Rican Day Parade, which was last year. We did the Puerto Rican Day Parade in the city. With the
Wow.
I just got awarded by the mayor's office for recognizing me in the world of hip hop, that I've been here from the beginning, and I'm
Wow.
getting another proclamation stating the date that I started,
Okay.
because I was doing it before the records came out.
Okay.
And when the record came out, they tried to put it all on the guy that made a record, but the it was already existed. We was already doing it in the jams, and a lot of people knew that I brought it up front. Just like I took it to Puffy in the 90s. I took Spanish rap to Puffy in the 90s. In the 80s, I
Wow.
took it to Fat Joe, and nobody wanted to listen. They just, because after Pun, that's when the company started looking for people, because they didn't realize that somebody could make a million, sell
Right.
a million copies in 2 days. Somebody out of nowhere could sell a copy, especially a Spanish brother that could sell a million copies. I forgot how many millions he sold, like in 2 or 3 days. He sold like 10, 15
Okay.
million copies. Pun, and that's why he got so much love. You know what I'm saying? He was a good dude too. And
Okay.
I told you I worked with Cuban. I worked with Cuban Links too. I did a song with Cuban.
Woo!
Me
So
and Cuban.
you've done a lot, people. We're talking here to a seasoned, MC TNT, and people that are looking at you now, they're probably wondering, like, whoa, they probably heard you on a lot of records, and they heard you a lot of songs, and probably now they're seeing you. So it's
Right.
like, wow.
Thank you guys. And it's always good when you got a platform that you can show your stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of hip hop things are being favoritism. Hip hop now is being favoritized. Like whoever they want to be, whoever they want to be, that's how they pushing it. Not
Oh,
actually to say this guy was there, this guy did his thing, this guy was performing. Nah, they just grabbing whoever they is gonna follow them in their camp, and they putting them in, sliding them in. That's why a lot of people never get hurt.
wow. So, you've worked with so many people. So, can you name three that you would want, like you would like to do a collaboration with or something with? Because here at Real Life Matters, some people, they see you, and next, here they are giving you a call or a ringle.
I mean, I work with, like I told you, I work with everybody. I work with the spitters, with the singers, because I write songs, I produce, I engineer.
Okay.
So I do more than just rap. So the people I want to collab right now, I'm working on, we working on something with Computer 75 with Havoc's artists.
Right.
And I want to do something with Raekwon too.
Oh, Raekwon. Yes. Yes.
Because
Yes.
Computer just did a video right now with Raekwon. So I was talking to him. I'm trying to do a song with him too.
Okay. So the people there, so there's nobody. So I know you can work with everybody and anybody, but you must have somebody that you want to work with.
Well, like I said, I want to work with, probably Pun's son, Chris Reels.
Okay.
That's like one of the guys I would work with, because it'd be nice, because I took his dad to the studio for the first time. I'm the one to put out the first demo, so that would be like a smash.
Okay.
To have his son, I did that for his dad. Then if I'm doing it for his son, that's even crazier.
Okay. All right. So what can you tell people that, people that are coming into the rap business, or younger people coming into the rap business, what kind of advice would you give to them, since you're the creator of the Spanish rap and you're doing the Spanish rap? What kind of information of people that want to get into the business? What could you give them? What kind of advice?
Well, I would tell them to stay independent and to make a mark, make a noise.
Okay.
It's like what happened to me when my partner died, Candela. He handled all the shows. He was like the master of every show. I'm talking about
Wow.
Manhattan, Bronx, because that was the man who runs the whole Puerto Rican Day Parade. So he was, and he had hit records out. So we was all over. And what I'm telling y'all is, do what I did in the 90s. In the 90s, I had my own label in the 90s. I was young. I had my own label. I started being independent. they started jerking me with the beats because every time I bought a beat or I had a beat, and then the person said he lost the file, and then it gets crazy. So the best thing you could do is stay independent. Like if you watch all the independent companies right now, even the small ones, A Boogie, Don Vito, which is his other partner, they got separate entities, but they all one unit. They all became their own brand and their own labels. A Boogie became his own label, even though he rocked with his partners, with Don Q and them, but they all got their own stuff. And that's how you got to do it. You got to be independent. That way nobody could touch you. Because right now, you could make your own advertisement. You could do your own advertisement. You don't really need nobody right now.
Okay.
But platforms like this that'll help you promote your songs and your records to get you heard.
Yeah, internationally, because this is what my show is international. So that helps a lot of people, because some people don't know you. Maybe they heard your song, but they didn't know, oh, that's who he is. That's who he is. This is there. Oh, that's what he looked like. Even though we put you out there, but you know, some people don't know a lot of people. And now people are getting to see and know who you are.
Right. And thank you, because if it wasn't for you, you know, this is how I get globally, you know. And that's a beautiful thing, you know. Helping people is a beautiful thing, you know.
So have you been approached for anything like acting, or are you open to that?
Yeah, I'm supposed to be in a movie, but like I told you, every time I kill that mic, it becomes a problem. That's why you know, it's a curse being good. Being a good rapper is a curse and a blessing at the same time, because I just did the song for the movie. I killed it so bad that they try to brush me off the movie. Like, they try to take my verse out the movie. You understand? And they keep doing that. That's like the second time that it happened to me. And I'll be like, oh, man.
Okay.
You know, because the things, I'm so experienced. I come from the harmonizing era, the fast rap era, the regular storylines. Right. All of that, you have to be 5, 6 MCs in one in order to become an artist. Wow. Because when you go to the jam, you could just walk in the jam and you want to sing, and somebody be like, we're going to battle. You better have a battle rhyme. And then what about if he do a storyline about a girl or something? You better have your own storyline. What about if he go fast on you with the down south style? You're going to have to switch up too, you know? It's like, you got to master that craft.
Yes. And what you have done. So, you know, I can see, do you know a guy named Sean Conn? The secret agent?
I heard that name before.
Yeah, he's in New York, out that side. He even has a game and different things too. So he's making a lot of moves. That had just popped into my head. I said, well, maybe you do something with Sean Conn.
Hey, I'm open to do
secret agent, they call him.
That's dope. That's
but okay, so tell us about this song, how you came up with this song that we're gonna play here for you.
This song right here is produced by the Trackheads. The Trackheads are producers. They used to be with Kirk Whitley. They produced Mary J. Blige. They put that shit. They put out that single, "I'm About the Biz Sounds." They produced that. They produced songs for Mary J. Blige. So the song that I got right here, we was at Kurt Burrow's house, Puffy's part, you know, the people that work with Puffy and stuff, and we was working the music, and I kept thinking about this girl that I was scared of because she was so fine that I was like, "Damn, I'm scared of her." I know if I fall for this, she gonna twist my mind. So that's what the name of the song is called. I'm Scared of You.
Okay.
The feeling that I used to get when I seen her, I was scared of her, because I'm like, nah, if you get too close, if you fall for her,
you'll get your feelings hurt. You might get your feelings hurt. All right. So we're gonna play it. We're gonna play this, and then you could bop, you could say whatever you want because it's about you. So we're gonna play this, and then we'll be right back.
Okay. Let me freak you with the hielo y el pero. Que tú me encuentres entero. I got the Alizé in the back. That's where all the men, let's get busy, y'all. No time for wangos. We can do out. So let's turn to yo for the end of the night, ma. Cause every day that yo, I love is right tight. See you with the sello y bella. We go together like bacon, soda, and yo. Baby got back a hump like mayo, and your love got me sick, ma. Missing the fam on those skis. The girl in my dreams, la mujer de mi sueño, and I'm keeping it real. As long as you no beg and pay no, your love burns my heart like fuego del infierno. You don't gotta work porque soy desde my tengo. You keep my food warm, got the rest cuando yo vengo, and I let you do you. Porque tú no tienes sueño, I'm telling you. It's the way you make me feel that make me scared of you. It's the way you look at me, tú me asusta a mí. Porque tú eres la única que a mí me hace feliz. Porque tú me asustas como tú me miras a mí. Tú cuando te veo yo, para mí tú eres un regalo que me trajo Santa Claus. Las chicas se acercan, tú las espantas a todos. Porque tú eres la reina de mi paraíso, eres oxígeno, el mismo que respiro yo. Ponte tu abrigo si tienes frío y verás que te sientes bien conmigo. I wanna run with you, forget my amigos. In the morning you cook harina de trigo. I got the tricks of the tongue that'll tickle your ombligo. No doubt, las pasa cuando estás conmigo. No doubt, las pasa cuando estás conmigo. Me asusta a mí, porque tú eres la única que a mí me hace feliz. Porque tú me asustas como tú, I'm telling you. It's the way you make me feel that make me scared of you. It's the way you look at me. Forget real estate, I found a perfect option. The way you look, ma, you deserve time to give up, make with the tanga in a white range road. Ain't no beef between me and you, esto palo todo. No beef between me and you, esto palo todo. Girl, you're so phenomenal, keep it tight like a gorilla, tight around my neck, como una cadena sólida. You're not just a bomb, tú eres una bomba atomic and red. You rockin' and clockin' and bien electronica, freaking with the skirt. The little one that look alcoholica, bite me, slightly scratch me when you turn that bolica. Just like this girl named Veronica, a dollar when she holler, never wanna see the solica. Make me laugh when I'm sad, she's so comica. Even when she comes out, she still looks bonita. Even when she comes out, she still looks bonita. I'm telling you, and you make me feel that make me scared of you. It's the way you look at me, tú me asusta a mí. Porque tú eres la única que a mí me hace feliz. Que tú me asustas como tú me miras a mí.
All right. You can see you. This is songs about you. You can see it. You're now you're seeing you and you're hearing you and you know well, that's you.
Right.
So do you have a video for this yet or no?
Nah. That's the one I got the video for is called I Can't Mess With This.
I can't mess with this.
That I was spitting, and that's the one that's released right now. Because I got 3 songs right now that's released. Well, 4 now.
Okay.
I got a song on the Candela album called Llorará, off a Spanish salsa song. I got another single with K9 El Profesor with Blue Magic, with that label, Blue Magic.
Okay.
And I got my other song, Can't Mess With This, on all major platforms. MC TNT, Can't Mess With This. I got that single too. And I got another single that I'm featuring on right now that is called Hip Hop. It's God Love Hip Hop. Is what a gospel gave. It's a single right now that I'm featuring on.
Okay.
It's called God Loves Hip Hop.
Okay. Well, that's good. You know, that's remarkable. So, you know, you got all these things happening. So they're all released almost the same time, or is it simultaneous?
Like this song right now, what I'm doing is every single I release got to have at least 1 million streams before I release the next song.
Woo!
At the end
and he's getting it, people. That's not for him. He's getting it.
So I got about almost 800,000 on the single. So in 200, when it reaches 1 million, I release that song, and then I'm gonna have them give me the plaque. I'm gonna have India, that singer India, come down to Evo Lounge and give me the plaque live.
Wow. We're so proud of you, though. Oh my gosh, we get to see some of the Spanish guys. So, but you know, the song that we just heard, it sounds like R&B, more, you know, like you could just groove to that. You know what I mean?
Right, because that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to do because I didn't want to do hardcore. Like I got a lot of hard songs, like about the
Yes.
street that happen. A lot of people they scared
Right.
of that, scared to hear the truth, like what's happening in the streets.
Yeah.
That's why they don't
But
want.
this one's a good one.
Yeah, I did that. You know, you got to have a song for the clubs, a song for the girls, a song for everybody,
Right.
a song for the kids.
Okay. So, do you get a lot of lot of younger kids coming to you or coming up to you and say, "Oh, can you teach me stuff?" or young adults?
All the time, because I be giving them advice. Because I tell them, listen,
Okay.
the faster you learn how to work the Pro Tools and learn a little bit about engineer, you'll know a little more about your own music.
Okay.
Because a lot when I was young, I didn't know about engineering, and I was getting like I had a major deal and I lost the deal because they didn't want to give me the masters because they told me they lost the masters in the computer because I didn't.
Oh,
That's how I started opening my own studio. Then I started buying
right.
my own because you have to be independent. Don't wait for a label to make the noise first. So when the label comes see you, they offer you some real money.
Mm-hmm.
But if you sound good and they telling you that they're gonna put you on, it's different. Then when they
Mm-hmm.
come see you, when they come look for you, they come with an envelope like, listen, what we gotta do. Look
Or
what happened to A
a
Boogie.
briefcase or a bag, a duffel bag.
Yeah, A Boogie, they did their own thing. All of those singles you heard, A Boogie with the hoodie and all that, they produced and did all that themselves. Like they got their producers, they got a little studio, and they put all that out themselves, put everybody on it, released those singles, blew the single up, and that's when the companies went to them and was like, listen, we wanna work with y'all. When you
Okay.
already a boss, they could only come with you with an offer. Like, listen, if you work with us, we'll cover whatever percentages of the, we take some publishing, you get this, you get that. They work with you. But if you looking for them, you put in the ball in their court. So when
Mm.
you go there, they do whatever they want with you because you looking for them to help you.
And what I like about you is that you keep on mastering your craft. Like you're doing what you're supposed to do. It took you a couple of decades, but you are still working hard at your craft.
Right, right. What worked for me, and I'm giving it to everybody. What worked for me, do it independent and make your noise, make your own noise so they can hear you. You make
Okay.
enough noise, they hear you, they're gonna call you. You know how many deals they call me on Zoom right now? They're calling me because they know my song is about to reach a mil. They're like, yo, the next one he throw, if he hit another 2 or 3 mil, we're gonna have to check him. He's making his
Wow.
own numbers. He's making his own numbers.
Well,
The-
the key is, you're getting paid for what you do, and you're doing the right things. How you do the thing, and that's what the message that you're sending is that you work, do your thing, be independent. They let them come look for you. You don't go looking for them.
right, right. It's different when she likes you.
It's
As a-
true.
I always said that as a kid. I always said when they like you, it's better. When a girl likes you, it's better than when you like them. Because when you like them, you go to them and they could just reject you or they could play with you. When they
Mhm.
like you, you know that all you got to do is say yes, and you good. You in.
Well, it can work vice versa. That you could let the man like me more, and then I'll.
That's right. Now you know
So
it's
it
in
can
the
work
bag.
both.
You got it.
It can work both ways. What it got that song, "Girls Are Players" too.
That's
Have you heard that
that's
one?
yeah. That's a fact. That's Benzino's daughter, right? Yeah, I think that's Benzino's daughter.
She really made a good one there, and a
Yeah,
lot of
because
people are making the mix from it, so it's going bananas over here.
yeah, that's what and that's you see. Look, one she was getting a lot of rotation because you know who her dad is, so he was putting in the work.
Hmm.
So she got a lot of rotation. You heard that song all the time,
All the time.
all the time, and then the whole world up in it,
At first, you weren't too sure about it. You were like, "Huh? What kind of song is this?"
and they tell me they tell me don't curse, but I be listening to all the stuff that be coming out. I be like, yo, these people no good. So she talk about her little beaties coming out the white tees.
At first, you didn't really like the song until I had to grow on you a little bit, you know?
Right. And that's why they kept playing it.
Yeah. Because at first you're like, what's she saying? What's she trying to do?
The same with Biggie. You know that when Biggie came out, he didn't have he wasn't selling like that. Puffy made that happen. I don't know how he did it, but they did it where they did something where it looked like he was getting mass streams. Like they was buying his records crazy. Like I don't know how they did it, some mechanical thing they do, but by the time it was time to show that he had money, they took Craig's Max money and used that on Biggie, and that's how Biggie got on.
So you're into the reggaeton. Are you into the soca? Has anybody approached you with soca and stuff yet?
Yeah, I'm approaching them with that.
I guess we're gonna see you in Trinidad next February.
I'm trying to do those African songs. I'm trying to do that in Spanish.
The Afrobeats.
Yeah, I'm trying to do that in Spanish, but I'm talking about that same song that I always hear.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of them here, and you know, a lot of people are getting, because they're doing the different genres now. They're mixing it up.
It sounds nice too.
Mm-hmm.
They sounds nice, and that's what you got to do. You got to mix it up. I do a song with anybody because I can make it work.
Well, we're gonna do a song with me then.
I do it. That's easy.
Right. DBoss will make it too. But anyways, what we're gonna do. All right. Well, we'll be looking out for you and all your stuff, and people go look at your music. But are there any shout outs that you want to give to people?
Yeah, I want to shout out Big Man Entertainment.
All right.
I want to shout out Coke La Rock and Big Man Entertainment.
Okay.
And Rough Riders. Rough Riders. Why from Rough Riders?
Okay. I don't know. The interviews are all so important. When everybody wants to do their shout outs, everybody's tuned in. All right. So if people want to find you on social media and stuff, can you just give us those quickly?
Yeah, my Instagram is real MCTNT.
Okay.
And the Facebook is TNT, MCTNT. The Twitter, MCTNT.
but it's good because some people have different names and they're all confused because they can't find who it is. But
yeah, I know. They
have yours branded right.
They got on me for that. They actually wanted me to change all the names to real MCTNT so I could just stay like that.
But it's okay. But people can find you because once you put it in your tag, you're fine.
Right. Thank you.
Okay. Well, it's been a pleasure here talking to you, MCTNT. When you got your new stuff and stuff, come back. You know, so people, because we can keep update with you and stuff like that. We like, you know, the Spanish community and of course the Black community. We like to keep up with you. So if there's something you want to say in Spanish to the people.
Yes. Gracias por todos sus apoyos y que pase buena noche. I told them, you know, thanks for the support and have a good night.
All right, so everybody. So thanks for watching and tuning in today with MCTNT. Follow him. He's good. He's out there. He's seasoned. You know, if you didn't hear of him, go look him up. Go see him. Go stream the music and pay for the music, people, because that's what gives you the stats. Pay. Don't get it for free. All right. All right. So anyway, so everybody, good night and bye for now. Good night.
Bye.